What's up, everybody, and welcome back and welcome to Z-Buds Grow episode 12, part 2 of our auto grow. Our auto grow is here in our Maz Hydro 4x4 tent, and it's something that I have built, well, piece by piece, bought piece by piece throughout my journey of growing. So we have added in the 6-inch line fan with the carbon filter. Up top we have the two Maz Hydro TS1000s, and we have two new upgrades in here, and there's a third one being added today with you guys. The first upgrade we upgraded last week with this Maz Hydro clip fan, and I tell you what, I wish I didn't waste time buying these Amazon fans at all. I know I saved money by buying them, but I didn't save money because I need these. So I will be purchasing another 3 more of these. These are perfect for the tent, and that's what they're made for. So they're very lightweight, so they're perfect. I love them. Great job with that, Maz Hydro. And then, besides that, we also added in the FC4000 LED here, and this thing is kicking butt. So we've only ran it for a week now, and the girls, there's other plants that are in here, but for this video, for this grow, this is what you see. We did have all these girls under her, so she does kick butt. What a difference between the FC4000 and a pair of TS1000s. Big difference. That's 300 watts. That's 320. It's only 20 watts more. And this is only at 75%. And she is kicking butt. I love it. So far, so good. So any of these products here, as far as my new products go, my fan, the fan, the FC4000, and the new product that will be coming in is replacing this, and it is the iTimer. We have it here. We'll open it up shortly and check it out. So it's some kind of smart timer. So we will be replacing her out. So eventually everything will be Maz Hydro. So that will be replaced. The only thing left will be these fans to replace, and the humidifier, I guess, don't really matter. But anyways, yeah. So any of these products, the fan, the light, and this timer will be linked in the description. So check it out at Maz Hydro Official, or go to www.mazhydro.com and check them out. I do have a code that will save you a couple dollars. It is ZBUD, all capital letters, capital Z, capital B, capital U, capital D. All right, now let's get into this. So this is the first official run that we'll actually be putting this light to its test to see the results of. So we have 6 2.5 gallon buckets down here, pots. Sorry, excuse me, pots. So what it is the pot goes down to this line. There's like a shelf in here with holes so it can drain into the bottom here, and then there's holes offset down underneath. It's pretty cool. So it keeps your soil about 1 inch off the floor regardless. But pretty cool. So on the front here, and these are all 6 plants or Through the Roof Genetics from Polly. Check out his channel. Well, I believe he's going to be reposting again. So, but these are the black rhinos that we had trouble the first 2 times we germinated. But we got 3 of them going up nice. Not bad. I mean, there's really nothing else to say or show, but there they are. Living it up right now. And then in the back, We did start off with 3 Zo Skittles. Well, initially we started off with 3 Zo Skittles and 3 Zo Criticals. Well, none of the Zo Criticals went for me. And 2 of the Zo Skittles popped. So we have, on the 2 ends in the back, we have Zo Skittles. And then the newcomer down here is a Zo Critical. Alright, so that is going to be our first official run under this FC 4000. Let's go, let's see what happens. Alright, so now let's get up here. We have a restart. So, I had a problem. Like I said, this is all a project. So, the project is trying to get, this is what we're trying to get right here. So we're trying to grow these, and we're trying to make them a ½ ounce minimum, and eventually maybe try to work them up to 1 ounce. Don't know if it's possible, but that's what we're going for. That's the project. So, with that said, we had all these little girls here that popped flower early, like real early. So, obviously failed on that aspect of the project. So we had to cut it off. So basically, I took them, I stuffed them all into this 5-gallon pot. And the lesson to be learned, the lesson I've learned here when it comes to autos is don't stop. My one of the fams out there in the community said, don't start your autos in root riot blocks. So, and then I was talking to Paulie through the Roof Genetics, and he said the same thing. I shouldn't start them because when I take them out of the seedling area over there and pop them in here, the roots hit the air. Because the roots hit the air and it's an auto, it triggers it to go to flower. Hence, we have these little, I guess you could call them one nug grow, as my brother was joking around saying it. Do a one nug grow. Because these things are very tiny. You probably get a nug off of them. So anyways, I didn't kill them off. I threw them in this bag. My son is learning, so he's going to take them to his house and let him finish growing. He's going to also take our blue dreams that are totally screwed up, and he's gonna finish them over there. This blue dream has just been totally locked out for 2 weeks. She's not drinking, she's not doing anything. She's locked, she's frozen. Her roots are buffed. I messed that one up. Alright, this one, she's coming along. But she looked, see that? She took a butt whooping. So she got dropped on her head, dumped out of her bag, broken branches, and she's not doing very well. But we're trying to bring her back and see what she can do. She started building some buds up again. So we're going to send it off to my son's house. Now, some people might be like, why are you going to give someone that don't know how to grow plants that are already buffed? Why not? He needs to learn good and bad. So, you know, he gets these at his house. He wants to push them out. He's starting a new plant. He's going to grow one of Paulie's. I believe he wants to do a Zo Critical. So until we get that started, he has that one plant over there, so he's got room to stuff all this in there. So why not? Why not let him just try to finish it off, get what he can get off of it, and learn. You know, he gets to see damages. He gets to know what's the cause. He understands what it means when your plant's locked out and is not eating. You know, So I think it will be educational for him to play around and finish those out instead of just throwing them away. I think that's a perfect idea. So we're sending those over to his house so he can play and be educated on the stuff. It's all right. I'm sorry, guys. I wandered off. So reset. So we have all new girls, and they're all up. Some of them we just still have the domes on. Let them get a little bit more, but then some are already up. All right. So what we did is we redid all polys. So we have a mass destruction, a 4K purple. Where we go? Well, I can't remember. I'll have to look at the list. Oh, so that's the mystery seed. That's the mystery seed. That's the OGKC. And then I screwed this up. So I hope Polly follows and watches along and we can figure this out. BM. Big Muffin. Big Mountain. I'm such a dumbass. I don't know which one's which. So let's go, Polly. Let's see how good you know your plants. You're gonna have to help me figure that out when we get towards the end. All right, and then what the hell did I have for BR? BR. I don't know. I'll have to. Like I said, I don't have the list. So, oh, black rhino. That's another black rhino. And these two girls over here are black rhinos. So these two were started off in cubes, and we're gonna see what happens. See if they're gonna act like these girls, or if they're gonna grow all the way through. The difference is, I basically pretty much started them in here. So, all right. And then this tray, we're running 1, 2, 3 fat buds again. And we're giving the Blue Dream another run. So we have a Blue Dream. We have a Cinco de Mayo. Huh. I'm thinking of New England Genetics. Sorry, Rick. Sorry about that. This isn't Cinco de Mayo. I'm looking at CD. This is Caribbean Dreams. This is American Gangsta. What's this? This is Blue Dreams. This is Caribbean Dreams. And this is American Gangsta. So we got 2 American Gangstas, 2 Blue Dreams, and 2 Caribbean Dreams taken off. And all these have not been started in root riot blocks. These are in fresh scoops of pot and soil in the center. Seedling soil, I'm sorry. So let's see. Hopefully everything should be fine this time. So like I said, we're trying to do this the 1 cola to a pot for the most part, and we want a 1/2 ounce minimum out of a pot. So here we go with some 1, 2, 3 fat buds again. In the front here we have a Caribbean Dream. It's doing nice. So basically she'll be 3 weeks into flower, right? Because she gets top feed, her last top feeding 3 weeks into flower, basically. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very good at keeping count, guys. But anyways, Caribbean Dream. Not too bad. Next behind her is an American. Oh, let me go to a top shot. All right. Next one behind her is American Gangsta. And then and then the next one, American Gangsta. She's probably one of the tallest ones. Probably is the tallest one so far. So I don't know if these girls are done stretching yet. Every day they seem a little bit taller, so I don't know if they're done yet. And then back here again is an American Gangster. And then in the corner is a Caribbean Dream. So we got 2 Caribbean Dreams and 3 American Gangsters from 123 Fat Butts. Check his channel out if you haven't. I'm sure most of you have, but if not, go over there, check him out, show him love and support. These are all his breeds. All right, next up, our seed sponsor on our giveaways, Coltrogen Seeds. And we have, which started this whole project with the autos, his Draconia Drools. So it was basically Draconia Drools and this Blue Dream that started this one cola project. So we had this girl and this Blue Dream, was always under 18 hours since they were born. These 2 behind them, the smaller ones, we did a test and they were born in 12 hours and we were running them under the 12-12 cycle in the photo tent. So we realized definitely the 18.6 makes a difference. As you can see, the size difference. I'm trying to get a view here. You can see the size difference in them. Definitely, she's a bigger girl. But these are Draconia Drools from Coltrogen Seeds. I'll pull it down here in the light for us to see. And she is budding up. Oh, wow, the wonderful smell. Smells so good. Woo! Nice job, Coltrogen. So this actually is my first plant run I have done from Coltrogen Seeds. So, and so far, looking good, looking nice. You know, so we're looking for these to bulk up, which they haven't gone into the bulking stage, and hopefully we can get this pretty connected up in there. That's what the goal is. That's what I'm hoping for. But as you can see, we are now hitting her with her flower fuel, which is the bloom booster. So we're pushing them. We push them for their last few weeks of growth life. Quick overview of the other 2. So that is the project up on the top shelf. We are a double layer, blah, blah, blah. A double layer tent. So, yeah, let's go. I think it's gonna look pretty freaking cool when when there's 8, 16, 24. When there's just 24 of these bad girls just standing up straight in here, all butted up. I think that's gonna look pretty damn sick, and that is my goal. I think I might be able to accomplish it. I think I'm getting there. But all right, yeah, so boom, boom, boom. Love it. I'm super stoked for this run because I can't wait. I just, this is the biggest LED light I ever had as a single light, and I'm blown away by it. I'm blown away by it. So I can only imagine what the bigger lights are like. I must say, the reason though, this one's fine, but the ones that cover the full ceilings, I'm not a big fan of yet. There's nothing wrong with them, and I guarantee they kick butt. It's because I change in my grow all the time. I change it around. I move things around all the time. So to have individual lights that I can separate and move around. I mean, here, example. Look at, we got a TS1000 tucked on the side, just dangling from a pole up here. You know, so I needed to veg one plant out. Well, I'm not gonna get it all out right yet, but so we hung it to put here, and she sits over this girl while she veges inside here in the corner. You know, I like individual lights. And far as the real little ones, like these ones here, the TS1000s did it for me. I got a 6-pack of them. Look at it. There's 2 more up here. We got 2 more up there. So yeah, and I shipped one over my son. I took one. I brought one to my son's house. So I like the individual lights, these. But with that said, the strength of this girl, amazing. Like, I think I'm ready to. The next upgrade is going to be grabbing another one of these and replacing those 2 up there. And I think that's how I'm going to keep this box. Boom, boom. But anyways, yeah. So that's what we got going on. For now, there's not too much to see. I talked a lot just to get the grow going. So basically all this, these 2 trays and down here will basically be on the same time period. Hells yeah. And once we harvest these girls, I thought about filling the tray right back up, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna finish these off and finish these off, and then we'll lock it all in together again, so we can keep the whole tent on the same thing. Hopefully between the 2 tents and what I yield, it'll be enough that I don't need to try to do random yields like I do now, that I can get everything in the same time frame. So yeah, all right, let's go. I don't know, I'm sorry guys, stuck. Remember, all this Mars Hydro, all my new upgrades gonna be listed, the description's in the link. Check them out. Go over to marshydro.com, or check them out at Mars Hydro Official over on Instagram or wherever you got to find out. You got them on YouTube, all that. I love Mars Hydro. Best. This is, so someone actually asked me in the comments, and yes, this is my equipment that I like. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is, I don't want to seem like I'm being a spokesman for Mars Hydro, like far as, you know, I have to talk good about them. But this is what I chose from, and I've been running with Mars Hydro, these TS1000s, since I started growing. And that's what I loved. I've been building my setup with Mars Hydro, and because this is equipment I love. Is there better stuff out there? Who knows? Probably, maybe, I don't know. I haven't used anything that is better. I'm satisfied with what I have, so I don't journey off nowhere else. This what makes me happy. But anyways, let's check this out. So this is the eye timer. So once again, this will be linked in the description too, if I can get it open. And then in this box, we have the USB. Okay, so don't know if we'll be hooking this up live right now. I'm gonna probably have to have my kid come over here, or my brother. I mean, I'd probably get the timer part going, but as far as activating it, I don't know what this does. and I don't want to represent it and talk wrong about it, so I'm not gonna. But we will be playing around. So next weekend, next Saturday when we do the video, we'll go over it more. But this is what we have picked up for an upgrade, and this is the iTimer. So we will be going we'll be going over this next week once I learn more about it myself, and she will be installed when you see her again. So, and she'll be linked up in the description. But that's what we got. I know it's kind of a blah, and I did a lot of gibber gabbing, and there's not a lot of plant showing this time. I do apologize, but there's not much to show. We did a restart, and as you guys, if you've been following along, we've restarted a couple times. You know, it's a project. That's the whole thing. If something's not working right, don't waste your time and keep going with it, because then what? All you're doing is delaying your restart. So with the clones, I ripped all those clones out and threw them away. 2 trays of clones. Cut them down, chucked them. They were all rooted, everything. They weren't doing what I wanted. You know, now we just got rid of these, plus another 2 that I couldn't fit in a pot. So that's another 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 9 plants tossed. It's not doing what I wanted. You know, another plant tossed. It's not doing it. So that's basically is what's got to happen when you're doing a project. It's almost like breeding. When you find something in the breed that you don't want, you toss it. You got to get out of it and you weed through it. So as I am learning to grow these one cola things here, I have to, if things ain't working and I'm a month in, I gotta suck it up, chop it, toss it, and restart it until you get the project down. So hopefully this will be the run that makes it through. These girls are gonna make it through. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't getting chopped. They'll get chopped when they're done. But all right, everybody, blah blah blah. I'm sorry. This is Z-Bud. Taz has been sleeping the whole time. He says hi, what's up? This is Z-Bud from Z-Bud's Grow signing off, and we'll see you next week, next Saturday, for the auto tent from Mars Hydro. We'll check it out. We'll check up on see how the plants are doing on their new FC4000, and we will have our iTimer hooked up, and we'll go over that so you guys can see that and check it out. And besides that, yeah, that's that. We'll see you. Actually, we'll see you Tuesday for the Grow Mindset episode and our little card game. So make sure this is your last chance to enter the card game. Enter your card in this video or the previous 2 videos. Any video this week, enter your card in it. If somebody else has already picked that card, I will let you know to repick. So yeah. We'll see you guys Tuesday. Peace.